Hello, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss another DB2 function, which is ABS. So what we will do, firstly we will discuss like what are the conditions where we can utilize this ABS function, how we can use it in SQLRPGLE program, and then at last we will discuss like if we would like to implement the query at DB2 SQL itself, then how we can do this. Okay, so all these process we are going to discuss. So let's go to the second session where I will show you the data first. So I will run one query, select star from Sharmit1, which is my library name, and the table name is AMP. So if I hit enter here, you can see there are multiple columns we have already stored. Now look at the age column. Here you can see for the first record the age is -20, which is incorrect value because age can't be negative number, right? So this is a drawback, like this is the mistake that maybe you can assume that customer has inserted wrong data, developer has inserted wrong data. So now let's say if we are fetching this data to perform anything in the program, so at that time if we retrieve this negative value, it would cause some errors, right? Because it will change the logic and there could be many issues with this negative number. So better to get this number as a positive, and we are 100% sure that age can't be negative. So in this situation we can utilize ABS function. What is ABS? ABS is absolute. So what it will do, it will calculate the absolute value of this column and then it will return the output. So this negative will be converted to +20. If your number is already positive, then it will not change it, it will keep it as it is, but if it is negative, it will convert it to the positive number. Fine. So let's see how we can use this in SQLRPGLE program. Because ABS we have already discussed in maybe in previous sessions, but how to use it in SQLRPGLE, that is not discussed yet. So we will discuss in this session. So what we are doing here, we are declaring one constant variable SQL state underscore valid, where we have assigned 5 times 0. So this variable we are going to use to verify, means this constant we are going to use to verify whether the query is executed properly or not. Then we have one more variable we have declared result, which is a zone decimal value of 3. So this thing we are going to use to check like whether it is this variable we are going to receive the value that we are retrieving from the ABS function. Now below to this we are using commitment control as star none. So this is not a mandatory step if you are reading the data. So maybe you can skip this, but whenever you are doing any modification in table, at that time you need to specify this SQL commit equals to star none. Okay, set option commit equals to star none. Fine. Now here we are using the main query where we are using ABS function. So for that you just need to write exec SQL select. Syntax is quite simple. You just need to write ABS. Inside a parenthesis you can pass your function your column name which you want to convert to absolute. So I'm passing age because I'm pretty much sure that age can't be negative in any scenario. Then whatever the output it is returning, we are going to store it inside result variable from Sharmit1 /emp, which is my library name and table name, fetch first row only. So here we are fetching only the first row. After this we are going to check if SQL state equals to SQL state underscore valid, then we are printing the result, else we are printing the SQL state along with the message query ended with an error, and then we are turning on the last record indicator INLR equals to star on. So let's quickly go and compile this program, calling this program. So you can see we are getting the value as 20, which is correct. But if you look at the table, here it is -20. So what we did, we just fetch it with the help of ABS function, so it automatically convert it to +20. Okay, so yeah, this is how we can use ABS function in SQLRPGLE program. Now look at how we can use inside a DB2 SQL query. So for that we will run the query, select, then use the function name ABS, and here you can pass your function column name which you want to convert to for which you want to calculate the absolute value. Select ABS from library name is Sharmit1 /emp. So if I hit enter, you can see it converts the data of entire column. Although there means from the second value all the values are already positive, but it keep it as it is, but the value which is negative it converted to it is converted to positive value. Okay, so this is the advantage of ABS function. If your value is already positive, it will keep it as it is. If it is negative value, then it will convert it to the positive. So this is how we can use the ABS function on DB2 SQL. I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.